Hi, this is part two of the Integrative Health Implementation Plan. I chose to implement progressive muscle relaxation on one of my patients that has been struggling with post concussion syndrome, but I have been dealing with her since late September or mid September, I would say, and her main struggle was headaches, tension headaches, not being able to just like always tired. She is a very high strung individual who has anxiety about a lot of things in life, school, boys, soccer. So I really wanted to, just find a way for her to fully relax because I think that was one of the main things that was um, furthering along her or making her have continued symptoms. So that is why I chose to do progressive muscle relaxation um, on her because I think she was in need of just something to change or just something to help her calm down and really be able to focus in on herself and relaxing her brain. So, why I chose progressive muscle relaxation or how I guess came up with it is I have done this in the past. Still to this day, if I'm feeling very stressed or have high anxiety, I use this technique to calm me down. And I've had success with it. It just kind of is focused on mindfulness and all of that. So I wanted, just to give her that experience too. Evidence showing that what progressive muscle relaxation does, there has been quite a bit of studies done. Pregnant women, soccer players, just ordinary people that suffer from anxiety. And it has been shown to be successful in decreasing blood pressure, decreasing heart rate. I think one study said that the average heart rate that was decreased initially once treatment was given was, I think I have it written down here, 2.35 beats per minute. And then after 4 weeks of treatment, it was shown to decrease heart rate by 2.9 beats per minute. So, decreased blood pressure, heart rate. It's also been, I think a study found a decrease in cortisol level, and then also decrease in anxiety and depression. So there have been studies done, and it has been shown to be effective. There was a study done showing its effects on pain threshold, and I know that did not show any significant value to that, but in that study it also showed that it did have an effect of just decreasing anxiety in athletes. So that's why I was comfortable implementing this. It's kind of a low risk. If she didn't like it, then we would have stopped it. So that is why we did this. So I the first time I implemented this was October 10th. She had been suffering with post-concussion syndrome for about 4 weeks, and we were not seeing any results. We would limit her time at school. We would no activity, try to just have her fully relax and, spend time and without dark room, sleeping and all that, and nothing was really working. But I think it was because she wasn't fully able to just calm herself and let the healing happen. So on October 10th, I took her through her first round of progressive muscle relaxations. It probably took around, I would say, 20 minutes just to, have her fully understand what setting she needs to be in, when she can use this. And then Before we did that, I took her initial blood pressure, or not blood pressure, sorry, heart rate. Heart rate because I knew that she'd be able to monitor this easy when she was home. So I took a heart rate. Her heart rate was at 86 beats per minute. And then we went through the process and I took heart rate at the end. And this is what I explained to her is what I wanted her to measure every time she did this. So at the end of the first session, her heart rate went down to 78. So it decreased 8 beats per minute. It was not in a fully silent area. We were in the athletic training facility, so tables were busy, and I don't know how well she was able to fully relax. So that was my clinician rated outcome, and then I had her also fill out the SF-12. Average score of the SF-12 in Americans 18 to 24 is 46. It's on a scale from 0 to 100, 100 being really loving life, and then 0 being not loving life. That's not how you're supposed to put it. But and so the average American for mental health scored a 46, and her first round of SF-12 was a 41. So I was definitely concerning. I know she wasn't in a good place, but that kind of just proved it to me. So our plan was to, whenever she was feeling or having anxiety or just feels very stressed, not able to sleep, that she would go through a progressive muscle relaxation. She usually takes around 20 minutes. And before that, I told her I needed her to measure her heart rate before and after. And then she can do that as many times as a week she wants, but every Monday she would come in and fill out SF-12. So the first week she came back after we went through progressive muscle relaxation, and she had done it 3 times that week. And then she also took the SF-12. And so her score for the SF-12 didn't really improve that first week, but her heart rate during progressive muscle relaxation did show a decrease each time. And just her opinion on it, she seemed to really enjoy it. So I guess I'll just go through. Second week, she did it 4 times. The third week, she did progressive muscle relaxation 3 times. 5th week, she did it 2 times. And then I think she kind of was, I don't know, she was starting to feel better. So I guess the average, so the first time we did it, her heart rate decreased 8 beats per minute within that 20-minute span. At the highest point of decreasing heart rate, she decreased it by 18 beats per minute. The average amount of heart rate, the average amount that her heart rate would decrease was around 15 beats per minute throughout the from start to finish. And then just her overall opinion on it, she really enjoys it. She thinks that it relaxes her, helps her reduce her anxiety a lot. And with reduction of anxiety, we also saw a decrease of depression and other things like that. At the end, her SF-12 score was a 47.3, so she increased that by 6 points, which means out of those 12 questions, she at least moved up 1 of 6 of them, and I was really happy with that. I can't say that progressive muscle relaxation was the only thing that helped improve her SF-12. She was doing vestibular rehab twice a week with a physical therapist, and that also seemed to improve her post-concussion syndrome or symptoms. But progressive muscle relaxation did show to improve her heart rate and her anxiety level. Um, my thought on this entire project is that if I ever have a patient with anxiety or even trouble sleeping, just really, a, or any fear of returning to play, then I would totally implement progressive muscle relaxation. Just her opinion in general of how it went. She loves it. We found good results with it. She improved her quality of life throughout these 5 weeks and also found a way to decrease her anxiety. So I am very happy with this project. And yes, I would do it again.